It's not as bad as it looks. Let me explain. So as you can see, I lost half of my bumper, but it's okay because I have it for one, and two, it's actually a clean break. Let me show you guys. So first of all, here's the bumper, and I want to apologize in advance if there's any wind noise because there is a lot of wind blowing this direction. I'm trying to stay behind cover, but yes, this thing smacked a barrier. True E36 me sending it fashion, and basically the barrier took that half of the bumper and flipped it all around the ground, so it's all messed up. Got some fiberglass damage here and chipping, and is what it is, but still solid unit. The cool thing is, remember when we first got the bumper, we got it from Click Tuning, shipped overseas, and it was cheaper to order everything in 2 parts. So when the bumper came, it was in 2 parts, and we put it together and riveted it together. Well, that's exactly where it broke. So all we have to do is really just slide this thing back together and add new rivets. That's it. It's a full completed bumper again. I thought about gluing it this time, but actually I kind of like the fact that it does split in 2 pieces, because if it was just one piece, or maybe if it was glued, it might rip more than just that, and then I'd have a whole bumper that's completely destroyed instead of just one half. This side is destroyed, as you can see. Not fully destroyed, but pretty beat up, and this side's still pretty clean, you know? So it's only one half of the bumper. Also, for these buttons, these push buttons, remember I had a mix of the actual ones. These are called quick latch, the quick latch ones, and then they have Amazon ones that are cheap, like a quarter of the price. The Amazon ones suck. They no longer work. This one still works. That's a real one. These are the aftermarket ones I had on the sides, and they don't work anymore. So they just stopped working on both sides. So both sides had Amazon ones, and they no longer work. I don't even know where that one is. Okay, well, I completely forgot that thing shattered off somewhere too. So I'm not really sure how we're gonna mount that back up on that side, but for the most part, yeah, it's really not that bad. So as far as repairing this thing, should be a pretty simple day. Basically gonna put this back together, take this side off, and basically rivet them back together. I don't know, maybe I'll use some new rivet holes, or yeah, I think all these are probably broken, so probably put some new rivet holes, or maybe use bigger rivets. I'm not really sure, or not. Whatever I got, I'll see what I have. And also I got to replace this little button thing. This thing has so much gripping force on the real buttons that it actually bent this thing before the bumper actually flew off. So just got to replace that. I have another button right here, and the button does still work. Watch. If I push it in there, it's still locked in place. I got to push the button to release it. Over here, these are the Amazon ones. This one no longer works. It literally does nothing. So, yeah, do not buy the cheap ones if you want your stuff to stay on the car. So I'm glad I switched those, because otherwise I definitely would have lost my whole bumper. Enough. So if you guys missed the video of me installing this bumper release, quick release thing, I'll leave a link in the description so you can watch it. A bunch of details on how to do it, how exactly I did it. Just only difference is use real buttons instead of fake ones. All right, let me go ahead and clear the air. This is not a show car. And if you're expecting some fancy fiberglass repair, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm going to send it. This will happen again. So there's no point in wasting all my time. I don't know how to do fiberglass. If I take it to somebody to do fiberglass, it's going to be expensive. I'm going to spray paint the broken shit and call it a day. Because I'm going to do this again. In fact, there's another event in 2 weeks. And there's another event April 22nd. And we'll be in that one too. And most likely, I'm smacking something. So, sorry. This is not a professional repair. This is not my show car. I don't care. So I just want to make that clear, just in case somebody in the comments say, well, why don't you fix it right? Fuck that. No. All right, we're going to be spraying it with this Duplicolor Perfect Match GM Bright Red that I found at Advance Auto. It was the same color I used on the mirrors, and it turned out to be like pretty much a perfect match. So maybe it'll match up, maybe it won't, but it'll be close enough. It'll look better than white. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Looking mighty pinkish right now, but we're gonna let that dry, do a couple more coats, and then come out bright red. It should, maybe. Let me go zip tie the nose panel back on. And yes, there is a lot of overspray on the car. It was a cheap paint job. What do you expect? A little bit more red now. There's definitely some runs in it because I'm spraying over already painted surfaces, no sanding or anything, just sanding it. But yeah, it won't be that bad. Matter of fact, you know what else I never did? I got that projector intake headlight thing, and I never actually hooked it up. So let me hook it up real quick. All right, I got the headlights on. It looks like it should be pretty simple to find what needs to go where. There's a big thick wire for the projector, and then there's like 2 small ones for angel eyes, I'm assuming. It might be high beams, I don't know. But basically, I have a little connector in here. Looks like hot ground, and I'm not sure, a signal or something, but basically I'm gonna take these factory ones and basically cut these and splice them together. I'm gonna plug them in first to make sure it goes which one is right before I splice them together, but they should work. And black. Hey, there we go. We got a projector. Let's see what the other one looks like while we got this connector. Alright, so if I splice the high beams in, it should look like this. That's kind of cool too. I'm gonna go ahead and do both. I'll do both. Damn it. I hate crimps. They annoy the hell out of me. And I can't find my masking tape. I can't find my butane lighter, or any lighter for that matter, to use heat shrink. So the only thing I got is crimps. And it's funny, because I thought about it afterwards. I'm glad the crimp didn't work, because if it did, there's no way to take this headlight out without cutting the wire, because it'd have been permanently crimped to my harness. So I didn't make separate crimps and put those together. Test. I'm over it. I'll fix it later. All right, I think we're done painting for now. Let's go ahead and throw this on the car, see what it looks like. See how noticeable it is. Still not 100% dry. but we're gonna see. Right in there. Mounted. Not that bad. It's really noticeable because you know it's there. But other than that, it just looks like typical road rash damage. It's really not that bad at all. I'm actually surprised. That color is like really, really close. Wow. There's still masking tape here, and some of this is, some of the black part is messed up too. So I'll pull that off later and do something with the black later. But that's not bad at all. We got bumper again. And just like that, we are back. We are back. I even hooked my headlight up. I even finished that. I didn't do the high beams. I'll do that another day. Other stuff I'll do another day. I still gotta, again, replace these buttons with the real buttons. Get the bracket so I can put another stud over here. Take the tape off and then paint that black on the top. But other than that, it's a bumper again. I may clean this up. Maybe get like some red nail polish or something and clean up these little holes. But for the most part, we are back. Told you guys it wasn't that bad. And honestly, I really don't think it looks that bad. I mean, it is damaged. You can't avoid the damaged. So it's going to get damaged again. So anyways, but for as far as fixing the damage, it's not that bad. So there you go, guys. Roxanne lives to fight another day. Actually, wait. One more thing I need to do. We had a little bit of fender damage on the first event, and I'm gonna slap a sticker right over top of it. Roxanne the Sedan. I'll take this Roxanne the Sedan thing and put it somewhere else, but I think I'm gonna slap that right there. It'll look kind of cool. So there you go. I have fixed Roxanne with Roxanne. What fiberglass. So these are available on the website right now. You can go buy the Roxanne Sedan stickers. And you can buy shirts too. So there's actually shirts available for this car also. So yeah, so we're done now. We are done. She looks good still. So there you have it, guys. Roxanne the Sedan is completely back to 99% normal. Actually a little bit of upgrade because the headlight works now. So but that's gonna do for this episode. It's not that bad. It's just battle damage. It is what it is, but put it back together. Everything looks good. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Deuces. See you guys in the next one.